Hey, my soul flowers. I pray y'all doing well and all y'all ways and them positive vibrations to all your loved ones, those that may be connected to you, even angels unaware. So y'all just want to chime in, bless your space with my face. Of course, I'm knowing and claiming that you when I say space psychologically, emotionally, physically, and for sure, spiritually. So y'all, I just wanted to chime in real quick. I ain't gonna worry you alone, but as I always say, y'all please be obedient to the Holy Spirit. Govern yourself accordingly to however the Holy Spirit may lead you, because if not, there will be consequences. And what now? Repercussions. I done told them, boy, we don't want no smoke in the city. We don't want no smoke in the city. You want to do what you're told, when you're told, and you want to do it with an urgency. You hear me? Please, just it's very simple. Like if you know, you know. It's very simple. Because, obedience is better than sacrifice. You hear me? It's best to do what you told when you're told, how you're told to do it, than for you to sacrifice your flesh, or for you to sacrifice whatever you feel that you should be doing or what you think you should be doing, but you heard and you saw, but you still choose to, go against the grain with self. I'm talking to somebody right now. You hear me? Stop going against the grain with self. It ain't worth it. Obedience is better than sacrifice. But y'all, I really just wanted to come on here real quick. I really just wanted to chime in real quick and chop it up with them boys, simply because I was just thinking, like, it just really dawned on me. And I know it when I was just getting a revelation, like, it's not funny, but it kind of tickled me because everybody not gonna believe your vision. You hear me? That's why you gotta write the vision, make it plain, and keep it close to your chest. You hear me? Because by you telling your close loved ones or those who may be connected to you what you want to do or what you think you might be doing, and your 5-year plan or your goals, or however it may resonate with you, they might talk you out of it. They might shift your perspective as well as your perception, and so it's best to keep things close to your chest, move in silence, just really move in silence. But I really just wanted to share this with you because it dawned on me. Just last year, y'all, I was in school for barbering, right? A lot of people counted me out because, your little sis, I wasn't catching on like everybody. I was not. I ain't scared to say that, I didn't catch on like everybody, because it was something different. It was out of my comfort zone, but I knew that was what I wanted to do. And a lot of them boys asked me, a lot of people asked me like, well, what made you want to cut hair? Like during the pandemic 2020, my churn daddy was basically like, come cut my hair. So I'm just looking at him like, I ain't never cut hair. And he was just basically like, he was just like, I'm very simple. Just cut me an even all over and line me up, woo woo, XYZ. So, that was simple. That was simple. That was very simple. So it started from there, and it just what led me to go to, barbering school. So when I was in school, for those who've been rocking with me, y'all already know your little sis wanted to quit. I can't do this. It was so much going on behind the scenes with childcare. It was just too much going on. But I want to let you know, anytime you're doing something out your comfort zone, you're going to be tried to see if you're true. Anytime you're doing something out of the norm for you, it's going to be challenging. So it was basically me being tested. Like, what you going to do? Like, how you gonna react? Because me being in school, y'all, it was most definitely a trigger point for me, because everybody had support. I had no support. You hear me? I had no support. I am not making this up. I ain't trying to make nobody look bad. I'm just giving it 1K. Y'all already know how I'm coming when I come on here. I be telling y'all, I don't speak on that I ain't never done or I ain't never experienced. Like, I had zero support. So it was just basically a trigger point. And if y'all really been following me, y'all already know like about my upbringing and this, that, and the third. So it was just very it was very challenging for me, because it was like every day, like I was really like just crying my little heart out, because it's like, bruh, like I ain't got no support. Like, how I'm gonna do this? Like how I'm gonna, perfect my craft, perfect my skill, because I literally had no support. But, shout out to my fellow comrades, shout out to my big homies, because, y'all push me, y'all encourage me, y'all inspire me, y'all spoke life into me when I needed it. And I greatly appreciate all y'all. But I stayed down. You hear me? I stayed down. And now I can honestly say, you know, like I work in a barbershop. You know, I've been thugging it for a good little minute now. And I can honestly say it feel good, you know, moving on my own terms. Look at me, slurred, speech so slurred. You know, like me moving on my own terms, being my own boss, doing what I want to do, you know, when I want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a beautiful feeling to know, like, I ain't got to clock in no more. You know, like, I ain't knocking nobody who do that. But, you know, like, it just feel good, you know, moving on your own terms. You know, that it's beauty in that. You hear me? It's so much beauty in moving on your own terms. You know, I'm doing something that I love to do, you know, that I'm passionate about, you know, coming across so many beautiful souls. You hear me? Like, I'm finding my tribe finding me. Like, it's a beautiful thing. But I said all that to basically say this: continue to believe in yourself and stay the course. You hear me? Stay down for the come up, because it's gonna happen. It may not happen overnight for you. Some people, they blow up. For example, like, some people get on YouTube and, you know, we got to get it out the mud. I was one of them people who had to get it out the mud. You know what I mean? And then you got some people who actually get a whole lot of supporters overnight. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's path is totally different, but you got to stay down for the come on. You got to stay the course. You got to stay steadfast, because, listen, faith without works is dead. I ain't telling you nothing that you don't already know. Like, faith without works is dead. Believe in yourself, but also do the work. Is it going to be challenging? Yes. Are you going to want to give up some days? Yes. You hear me? Are you going to self-sabotage from time to time? Maybe. You know, everybody's mindset different, but I just want to tell you on today, I know I'm talking to somebody, please stay down for the come up. You hear me? And I say that simply because so many people doubted me. So many people murmured about little old me. You know, so many people prayed on my downfall. So many people was doing things behind the scenes, you hear me, to try to stop me and block me. But honestly, I want to give a special shout out to them boys too, because y'all just made me more stronger. You hear me? You made me more powerful. You taught me and you showed me who I am. So I'm forever grateful for them boys too, because listen, Santa love everybody. You hear me? I love everybody. But I'm just so thankful and so grateful and so humble to just be able to, you know, help somebody along their way. Like, do not give up on yourself, baby. Like, don't do that. Do not do that. Like, even if you feel like ain't nothing falling into place for you, or ain't nothing in alignment for you, keep pushing. Keep striving. Keep going. Stay level-headed. You know, cry if you need to. Vent if you need to. Write it down. You know, like I always say, write the vision, make it plain. Like, do whatever you need to do to stay the course. Do whatever you need to do to execute the mission. That's what it's all about, because we all got a final destination. We all have a final destination, because we all on our own God-ordained, God-given path. My path might not be your path. You hear me? Your path might not be my path, but at the end of the day, we all connected through source, spirit, whatever terminology you want to use. Like, take it however it resonates. But at the end of the day, y'all, I just want to uplift you, motivate you, encourage you, and let you know if I can do it, you can do it too. You hear me? If I can do it, you can do it too. The only difference between you and I is our mindset. You know, your little sister ain't always been like this. You know, it came with a lot of work, a lot of crying, you know, a lot of looking in the mirror, a lot of, you know, addressing, you know, my daddy issues, you know, childhood trauma. It's just that, you know, like, just keeping it 1K with you, I had to really go into solitude and just dig up everything that I thought did not bother me, that really played a part in, you know, who I once was, you know. So it's just, you know, going through a major awakening. So I advise anybody that's somebody, you hear me, to do work on self. Do work on you, you hear me, so you can find peace. I'm talking about peace that surpasses all understanding, you hear me? Because I'm going to tell you something, it be so much going on around me. And, you know, a lot of them boys like to play with me. I don't know why people like to play with my top or try to come for me, thinking that, you know, I'm just so spiritually naive or, you know, gullible. But it's just like, whatever, you know, like, whatever. Play dumb, move smart. You know, you got to play dumb with a fool sometime, you know. And it's just like, I don't know, like, it's just crazy to me how people really just be thinking that they can get over on certain people, maybe because they nice, or they generous, they got a kind heart, and you really think you getting over on them. Like, no, baby, you can't get over on God. If you know, you know. So my only advice to any and everybody: be kind to all people. Be kind. That's it. It costs nothing to be kind. So that's why I tell them, boy, like, please, be mindful what you say, be mindful what you do, because you never know what the next man or woman may be encountering in their life or maybe going through. So it's nothing to be kind. It costs nothing to smile. It costs nothing to give a compliment to somebody. So y'all continue to let your light shine bright before men, not to be seen, but to be, like a leading example for the next generation, maybe even your mom, dukes, your daddy, whoever. Let your light shine. Like, show them it's always another way. You hear me? It's always another way. Because the way my daddy don't used to do it back in the day, baby, that wasn't working for me. So I had to, level up, get my mind right, and be put in some uncomfortable situations. So I just wanted to share that with y'all, and hopefully, it ain't hopefully, I'm claiming that this message reach who it needs to reach, and may you transform by the renewing of your mind. I am SusannahSantana. I was checking in, but now I'm checking on. Infinite peace, love, light, and balance. And as I always say, stay forever true to you. Y'all know I love y'all to life. Stay rising, keep shining, keep grinding.